You get home from work and you check the mail, and there it is, a plain white envelope, but the return address makes your heart skip a beat. It's the Internal Revenue Service. So before you start imagining the worst case scenarios, let's take a deep breath. Getting a letter from the IRS is actually incredibly common, and it doesn't automatically mean you're in trouble. In fact, most of the time is something you can resolve quite easily. So in today's video, we're going to demystify that letter and give you a clear plan of action. Send letters in the first place. Well, they don't call, they don't text, or they don't email you out of the blue. Their official way of communicating is through the mail. It's their primary method for reaching out to you about your tax account. Also, these letters can be about a lot of different things. It could be as simple as them needing to verify your identity, asking a question about your tax return, or letting you know that you're due a larger refund. It's not always scary. Most IRS notices fall into a few common categories, so let's walk through them. First, you might get a letter asking for more information. For example, maybe you claimed a specific tax credit and the IRS just needs some extra documentation to confirm you're qualified. This is just a request. They're not accusing you of anything. They just want to confirm you qualify for the credit. Second, you might receive a notice about a change to your tax return, and this is very common. The IRS computers will cross-reference what you report on your tax return with the numbers they receive from your employer, your bank, or other third parties. If there's a mismatch, say you forgot to report a small 1099, they'll send you a letter proposing a change to your tax bill. They'll show you their calculation and explain the difference. Another popular one is a simple balance due notice. This letter says their records show you owe a certain amount of tax. It will clearly state the amount owed and the reason for it and the due date for payment. And sometimes the letter can be good news. It might be a notice informing you that you're getting a refund that you weren't expecting, or that they've adjusted your account in your favor. One of the key things to remember is that every letter has a notice number, usually in the top right-hand corner. This number, like CP2000, which is what they send you if they propose a change to your tax return, or a 4883C, which is a notice they send you if they need to confirm your identity before they finish processing your tax return, tells you exactly what the letter is about. Okay, so you got the letter in hand. What do you do next? There are 3 simple steps. Step 1, don't ignore it. This is the most important rule. Ignoring IRS notices can lead to more penalties, increased interest, and bigger problems down the road. Whatever it is, it's better to face it head on. Open the notice and read it. Step 2, read it carefully. Take your time and read the entire letter. The IRS is usually very specific. It will explain why they are writing to you and what they need from you. And pay close attention to those deadlines mentioned in the letter. You usually have a specific time frame, like 30 to 60 days to respond. And step 3, decide how to respond. Your response depends on whether you agree or disagree with the notice, of course. If you agree with the letter, for example, let's say the IRS corrected a mistake and you owe a bit more tax. You look through your notes, you look through your return and you realize, you know what, the IRS is correct. I missed something and I do owe a little bit more in tax. The instructions will tell you what to do. Usually this involves signing a form and making a payment. And if you can't pay the full amount right away, don't panic. The IRS has payment options, installment agreements that you can apply for, and the letter will often provide information on how to do that. Now, what if you disagree with the notice? Maybe you have documents to prove your side, or you believe the IRS has made a mistake. The notice will include instructions on how to dispute their findings. This typically involves writing a letter back explaining why you disagree with their... Now, what if you disagree? Maybe you have the documents to prove your side, or you believe the IRS made a mistake. The notice will include instructions on how to dispute their findings. This typically involves writing a letter back explaining why you disagree and including copies, never the originals, of any documents to support your case. Be sure to send your response by the deadline. In all communications, be sure to include a copy of the notice itself so the IRS knows exactly what you're responding to. The bottom line is this. The IRS letter is just a piece of communication. It is not a verdict. By staying calm, reading carefully, and responding in a timely manner, you can handle it effectively. But you don't have to do it all alone. If you ever feel overwhelmed, unsure about what the letter means, or if your situation is more complicated, You can reach out to us at Breakthrough Tax Resolution. We specialize in helping people just like you navigate IRS letters and resolve tax issues with confidence. We hope this helps you feel more confident the next time you see that official looking envelope in your mailbox. It's usually just a problem that needs a solution. Now you know how to find it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more tips on how to deal with taxes. And don't forget to share it with someone who might be stressing about their taxes. And remember, for expert assistance, contact Breakthrough Tax Resolution. You don't have to face the IRS alone. And last thing, if you want, go ahead and get a copy of my book, Break Free from the IRS, How to Resolve IRS Tax Debt and Reclaim Your Freedom. It's available on Amazon. Be sure to pick yourself up a copy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.